What if the technology powering your entire life right now was invented by a man whose name was deliberately scrubbed from history books? That's exactly what happened to Nikola Tesla, perhaps the greatest inventor you've never fully learned about. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, primarily in the United States and Europe, a war was being fought. Not with guns or armies, but with electricity, patents, and publicity. At the center of this battle stood a Serbian immigrant with an extraordinary mind and a tragic destiny. Nikola Tesla was born in 1856 in what is now Croatia, then part of the Austrian Empire. He possessed an unusual gift. He could visualize inventions in complete detail inside his mind, rotating them, testing them, perfecting them before ever building a physical prototype. This photographic memory and visualization ability set him apart from every other inventor of his era. Tesla arrived in New York City in 1884 with 4 cents in his pocket, a book of poetry, and calculations for a flying machine. He immediately went to work for Thomas Edison, the most famous inventor in America. Edison promised Tesla $50,000 if he could improve Edison's direct current generators. Tesla succeeded brilliantly, working nearly around the clock for months, but when he asked for his payment, Edison laughed it off, saying it was just an American joke. Tesla quit immediately. This moment marked the beginning of the War of Currents, a bitter rivalry that would shape the future of electricity and determine Tesla's fate. Edison championed direct current, which could only travel short distances and required a power station every mile. Tesla developed alternating current, which could transmit power hundreds of miles efficiently. The difference wasn't just technical, it was worth billions. Edison launched a vicious campaign to discredit alternating current and destroy Tesla's reputation. He publicly electrocuted animals, including an elephant named Topsy, to demonstrate the dangers of Tesla's system. Edison even coined the term electrocution and lobbied to make the electric chair use alternating current, hoping to associate it with death in the public's mind. The propaganda campaign was relentless and well-funded. Despite this assault, Tesla found a powerful ally in George Westinghouse, an industrialist who believed in alternating current's potential. Together, they won the contract to light the 1893 World's Fair in Chicago. 27 million people witnessed Tesla's system, illuminating the night with unprecedented brilliance. It was a turning point. Soon after, they secured the contract to harness Niagara Falls, bringing electricity to Buffalo and proving alternating current could power entire cities. Tesla had won the technical battle, but he was losing the war for recognition. He made a fateful decision that would haunt him forever. To help Westinghouse survive financial difficulties, Tesla tore up his royalty contract, which would have earned him billions in today's currency. He chose friendship and principle over wealth. It was a decision that left him vulnerable, but Tesla's genius wasn't limited to alternating current. In his Manhattan laboratory, he was developing technologies that seemed like science fiction. He created the Tesla coil, which could generate massive voltages, and is still used in radio technology today. He demonstrated wireless transmission of energy, lighting bulbs without any wires across his laboratory. He envisioned a world where electricity flowed freely through the air to everyone. Tesla held approximately 300 patents across 26 countries. He invented the radio before Marconi, though Marconi received the credit and the Nobel Prize. The Supreme Court wouldn't restore Tesla's priority until 1943, months after his death. He developed the first remote-controlled boat, demonstrating it in Madison Square Garden in 1898. Spectators thought it was magic or telepathy. He designed bladeless turbines, neon lighting, and the foundations of radar technology. His most ambitious project was Wardenclyffe Tower, a massive structure on Long Island designed to provide free wireless electricity to the entire world. Tesla convinced financier J.P. Morgan to invest $150,000 in the project. But when Morgan discovered Tesla wanted to transmit free energy, not controllable, profitable power, he withdrew support. Morgan allegedly said there was no way to put a meter on wireless energy. Other investors followed Morgan's lead. The tower was never completed. This is where the erasure truly began. Powerful financial interests realized Tesla's vision of free energy threatened the emerging electrical industry's profit model. Without funding, Tesla couldn't complete his most revolutionary inventions. His patents began expiring. Other inventors built on his work without credit. The man who gave us the modern electrical grid was being systematically written out of the story. Tesla spent his final decades in increasing poverty, moving from hotel to hotel in New York City, often unable to pay his bills. Hotels kept his belongings as collateral for unpaid rent. He became known as an eccentric who fed pigeons in the park and made wild claims about death rays and earthquake machines. The media portrayed him as a mad scientist, not the visionary he was. His legitimate achievements were buried under sensationalism. Tesla once said, "The present is theirs. The future for which I really worked is mine." He believed history would vindicate him, but he wouldn't live to see it. On January 7, 1943, at age 86, Tesla died alone in room 3327 of the New Yorker hotel. He was penniless. The man who had illuminated the world died in darkness. Immediately after his death, something strange happened. The Federal Bureau of Investigation seized all of Tesla's papers and belongings, classifying them for national security reasons. His nephew tried to claim the inheritance but was blocked. It took years before the documents were partially released. Some researchers believe certain papers remain classified even today. Why was Tesla erased? The answer lies in economics and power. His inventions threatened established industries. His vision of free, wireless energy conflicted with the profit-driven model of electricity distribution. Companies that had invested billions in copper wires and power plants had no interest in obsolete infrastructure. Tesla's erasure wasn't accidental. It was systematic. For decades, textbooks mentioned Edison extensively, while Tesla received a footnote if he was mentioned at all. Marconi was credited with inventing radio. Edison was celebrated as the father of electricity. The men who profited from Tesla's ideas received the recognition, while Tesla faded from memory. It was one of history's greatest injustices, but Tesla's prediction proved correct. Today, we recognize his genius. The unit of magnetic flux density is called the Tesla. A revolutionary electric car company bears his name. Scientists and engineers study his papers, finding insights that remain relevant. His image appears on Serbian currency. Statues honor him worldwide. Every time you plug something into an outlet, you're using Tesla's alternating current system. Every time you use a remote control, you're using Tesla's technology. Wireless charging, which is becoming ubiquitous, is based on principles Tesla demonstrated over a century ago. The genius who was erased built the invisible foundation of modern life. Tesla's story raises an uncomfortable question. How many other brilliant minds have been suppressed because their ideas threatened powerful interests? How much human progress has been delayed by those who prioritize profit over innovation? Tesla showed us a glimpse of what's possible when genius is unleashed. His erasure shows us what happens when that genius threatens the status quo. The question isn't just about one man's legacy. It's about whether we're still erasing the Teslas of today.